Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm in the mood to unbox and review something. I thought about unboxing one of my Bigoths. That's like what I'm considering most right now, but I do also have Pull-Up Dita right back there. Should probably unbox Dita sometime soon. She's been sitting here for like a week or two now. She has a big funny hat, and I kind of want to take her out and see her with it on. But I do also have some other stuff, like I have 2 junior high dolls, and I have like a little bit of a haul, so let's do the thrift haul first. I didn't get too much this weekend, but I still do want to show you guys what I got from the flea market today. Most of my thrift finds from this weekend, oh man, most of them aren't in here. My mom decided to keep one of the dolls for her collection, so I actually can't show you that one because I don't know where she put it. But today, I got these 3. I'm not even gonna like waste time with the showing you them one by one. So I guess first I'll show you this bag I got. So it had a mini Lalaloopsy in it. It had mittens. It had a Shopkins Shoppy who had her eyes colored over like a creepypasta. And finally, a Equestria Girls mini. One of the weird ones where they changed the way that they looked. She's got some paint on all of her. But she's cute. It's a DJ Pone 3 vinyl scratch, whatever her name is. I bought this for mittens. My next thrift find is kind of funny because last weekend I got a big haul of Bratz, right? I got all of these guys. And while I was showing you guys those dolls, I mentioned that there was a Cameron, a Flashback Fever Cameron, who had a hole in his face, who you guys have since pointed out happened most likely due to a mouse infestation. Most likely a mouse chewed that hole in his face. I didn't buy him, but I was bummed because I was like, damn, that was a Flashback Fever boy, and I like those boys. They have good designs. Well, I go back this weekend, 8 days apart, 7 days apart. It has not been that long. It's literally been a week. A different seller has a Flashback Fever Cameron for me with his shirt and his pants. What are the odds that the same 20-year-old doll would appear at my local flea market a week apart, one with a hole in his face, and then the next week one without a hole in his face? Like, it really just feels like it was fate for me to end up owning this doll. Because genuinely, what are the fucking odds of that happening? Here's a picture of good old mouse infestation Cameron, by the way. I took a picture of it because it was just so absurd to see. But yeah, you can see the pants and the shirt. Those are in fact his. It's the same pieces. He just has some wildlife safari things around his neck. When I saw this, the vendor had like a pile of dolls, I just started sifting through it. This was the only Bratz doll that other vendor had. It's just so crazy to me. And then one of my other vendors that I buy stuff from shows me that he bought the other dolls that one of the vendors had, that the vendor that I had bought, the vendor that I got all this stuff from last weekend, one of the other vendors that I always buy from, he sold me my Comic Con Scara. He bought the other dolls that seller had and was not able to sell, including, yeah, this isn't Cameron, this is one of the Tokyo Go boys. This is Eaton, I think. I think Dylan is the one with blue streaks. No, but you look more like Dylan than you do Eaton. Is this Dylan? Is this Eaton? I think the one with the blue streaks is Eaton. And I think that this one is Dylan. But yeah, see, he's wearing Cameron's outfit. But it's a Tokyo Go boy. Yeah, I usually don't like the Bratz boys, but I'm a big fan of the Tokyo Go and Flashback Fever boys. Last week I got a Flashback Fever boy as well. Oh, his shoes fell off. But I got Flashback Fever Dylan. But yeah, in total, from the same vendor, I ended up getting 2 Flashback Fever boys. No, 1 Flashback Fever boy, 2 Tokyo boys, and then I got Cameron, Flashback Fever Cameron, from a different vendor. But this is the outfit. The vendor just switched it onto a Tokyo Go Dylan, probably after realizing nobody wanted to buy a doll with a hole in his face. I mean, I'm sure somebody might to make a custom, but this guy's prices weren't cheap. Like, these 2, the bundle that I bought them in was quite expensive, but doesn't matter because I just wanted these 2. They're pretty cool. I like the Tokyo boys. I believe this is a Tokyo shirt. But I want to say these pants belong to Cameron. And I think that this shirt, this jacket is actually... This is actually his shirt, his second outfit shirt. So, the pieces are all mixed around on these dolls. I think Fiona's over here wearing one of the Tokyo Go pants just based on the colorful belt. Yeah, I gotta sort these dolls out. But, Yeah, these are the finds from this weekend at the flea market. I did get some other stuff, though. For example, I went back to Target and I bought the $10 clearance Sunny, the Black Friday deal, because I love this Sunny. Her outfit is just so cute. She was the only one my store had, and thankfully she has a pretty good face, so I'm happy with her. So I now have Sunny and Bella, who were my favorites from the line. But all in all, I like the whole set. I like Skylar as well. But for some reason, Skylar wasn't $10, she was $12. I'm not willing to pay $2 extra for Skylar. I'm sorry, I'm just not. But yeah, in addition to this, I did also get some stuff from a local thrift store that hasn't blessed me in a while, but this weekend they certainly did. What the fuck? Sorry about that. This app has some weird camera effects, like this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. I usually don't use those, but I can. Anyway, being a YouTuber is fun, because you guys do have me on record saying, oh, I'm never gonna buy this, I'm never gonna buy this thing, so... But you also have a record of me saying, I will buy this thing if I find a certain character. And this weekend at the flea market, I found... Thrift store. I found one of those certain characters. I decided to buy some Winx dolls because I found Icy. And this is the Jack's Pacific one, but look at how pretty her face is. This is a pretty Icy. And I believe she's wearing most of her outfit, just no shoes or wings or bracelets if she's supposed to have any of those. But I also found a Bloom. My friend is big into Winx. He told me that this is an underwater Sirenix or whatever Winx. She's like a budget doll. That's why she doesn't have the arm articulation. But when you find Icy and Bloom, you have to get them because they're madly in love with each other. And you have to make them kiss each other. Gotta fulfill my legal obligation. Mwah, 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 mwah. See, they're in love with each other. They're kissing on the mouth. That's what you gotta do when you find a Winx and an Icy. The other doll that I found alongside these two was a Throne Coming Cupid, and my mom doesn't have an Ever After I Cupid for her collection, so she decided to keep her. Unfortunately, that means she's now put away with my mom's dolls, and I don't have her to show you. But I did also find a Build-A-Bear, which is cool. This is like the newer version, the newer model that just came out like a year or two ago. I don't remember when this guy released. But he has a shirt, so it's a pretty cool find, finding a Build-A-Bear with a shirt like that. I'm glad I waited, because instead of paying like $30 for him, I ended up paying $3, because I found him at the thrift store. You know, these dolls were more expensive than he was, which is kind of funny. Yeah, great condition. Okay, 2023. Damn. This motherfucker's from 2023. It's 2 years ago. So yeah, that's my full haul. It's not that much. It's not that much stuff, but I am happy with what I got. I got some pretty nice stuff this weekend. And you guys probably saw my Black Friday haul already, so you know what I got there. I got pretty lucky. I got a mini Choi Rainbow High Doll in the box. And, so no MG playset. Splash Beauty. Splash Beauty. So Splash Beauty is put away right here. And Minnie. Where is Minnie? Oh, Minnie's down here. Yeah, that's her. So it's cool that I got some stuff that I actually wanted for my Unbox collection right after I got rid of a bunch of stuff that I no longer wanted. So it's like equivalent exchange, you know? You ever heard of that? Yeah, you have. So yeah, more dolls that I need to clean up. These two have poly hairs, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about them. At least Icy's hair is straight poly, so it won't be too bad. When poly is like kind of curly, that's usually when it gets bad. For example, G3 Claudine has curly poly and her hair. Yeah, it gets pretty frizzy if you try to brush this out. This one shouldn't be so bad with like a boil wash maybe. Bloom's hair is actually fine. Like, I don't think she needs too much. It's just Icy's hair who's kind of frizzy. I really like this face. I don't know why I like this face so much. It's not that impressive, but I just think she's so pretty. I'm not gonna get into Winx. They're very expensive, and I don't have space to put them anywhere in this room. But, like, if I can thrift my favorite character, because I always love the villains, I'm very predictable, then I will. Like, if I ever thrift a Mattel Winx Icy, that would be pretty cool. That's the only way I would ever get one. Unless a very generous friend decided to give me one for my birthday now that he's working an overnight shift at Walmart. He finally has a job. Keaton. I'm kidding. Yeah, Keroppi's got the little name on his foot, too. Very cute. So yeah, I'm happy with all this stuff. Pretty good finds, if you do ask me. Since I found a Karopi at the thrift store, I'm really hoping maybe at some point I could find Usahana, because I don't want to pay almost $40 for Usahana, but I really want her. No, I think Usahana is $40. I think they upped it to 40. It's not 38 anymore, is it? Or is it? I don't know. I just bought 2 Build-A-Bears this weekend because the Cookie Bara was back in stock and the Emo Axolotl got restocked. So I was like, oh, well, I have to buy the Emo Axolotl now that I'm going to see My Chemical Romance next year. That's right, baby. I bought MCR tickets. Me and Jay are going next year. We're going to go to one of the London shows. It's going to be fun. At least I think it's London. It might have been Liverpool. Point is, we're going to one of the shows in the UK. There's no shows nearby in Florida. There's no shows in Florida next year, which sucks. So, it was either go to a different state or go to a different country. Go into a different country. Yeah, man, this is a really small haul and I still stretch it out into 10 minutes. I'm really good at that, aren't I? But yeah, thanks for watching this video. I was gonna unbox a Begoth, but I think I'll do that tomorrow. And I do still have all those dolls to wash, so I might get started on that tonight. I also have some rebodying to do. Maybe I'll do some YouTube shorts about that. I'm not sure. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye! So I'll probably make the video where I like sort out what pieces go with which boys like on camera, just because I do want to see what pieces I have and I want to do it on camera, so I will. Okay, bye for real!